how to tackle the vision that God has given you. After we receive the vision, a few things can happen. One, doubt. You're like, what? God, you gave me that vision? How am I going to do it? Well, a few other things that may happen is you are thinking, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that. A little bonus tip. If God gave you the vision, He's going to make sure that it's going to happen. You just have to trust and obey the instructions that He has for you. Another bonus tip, you know that the vision is from God if it requires God to intervene. If you can do the vision by yourself, it's probably not from God. God gives us big visions because He is bigger than the vision. He's the one that gave it to you. He needs to be a part of you and Him working together and seeing that vision come to pass. So don't be discouraged. Don't be doubtful. Have the faith and believe that God gave it to you. You just have to take it step by step. And that is what you came here for. How to tackle the vision that God has given you. I was thinking about this last week, and I'm just thinking about the vision that God has given me. And that vision in a nutshell is to help disciple visionaries, help them with wisdom, help them to see their vision come to pass. And that could be in so many different ways: YouTube videos, books, and maybe conferences, maybe coaching. And when I think about the vision, sometimes it can be daunting. And I know that when you receive the vision, you can feel that same way, feeling maybe overwhelmed. And I just want to say, one, I'm with you on that. When you've received the vision from God, you're like, man, like, I'm grateful, but how am I going to do it? And like I said earlier, God is with us. God Emmanuel is with us. He gave us the vision. He's going to be with us during the journey. And we need His power, His strength, and His guidance to get that vision to come to pass. So we need to look at it as, yeah, the vision's big, but we need to take it step by step. We need to kind of break it down. What is necessary for the vision to start? What's the foundation? What does that look like for you? I don't know the specific visions that you guys have because there's so many different visions in this specific video and the people that are coming onto this channel. But we all have an idea of what the first step is. To give you an example, the vision starts with this channel for me. And a starting point for the channel is to create videos. That's step number one, create videos. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. Yes, books can come, conferences, coaching. But step number one, how I'm breaking that big vision of discipling visionaries and helping them see their vision come to pass, is taking care of what God has given me at the moment. He's given me an instruction that is to develop this channel and to get to this channel to the right people. So that way they can get the wisdom to get their vision to come to pass. Step number one, make videos. Step number one for you can look completely different. It doesn't have to deal with the YouTube channel. That is when you get into prayer, you're so sure that God has given you this vision because you know that it's bigger than you. You know that this vision is going to help others. You know that the only way that vision is going to come to pass if God intervenes. So you're confident. You're like, this is the vision. Ask God, what is my step number one? Let me focus on the instruction at hand. He said, do this. He didn't say do this, 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 and this. He said, do this. It reminded of Abraham when he tells Abraham to go to a land that I will show you. The first instruction is just to go. He didn't know where, but he went. So get with God, pray, say, God, what does my first step look like? You gave me the vision and you can kind of map it out. You're saying, this is the vision. I think I need to start here. Start there. If you don't feel that way, then yeah, seek God even more, maybe some guidance around you. I wanted to give you guys some scripture because right now you're just saying, you might be thinking, oh, he's just probably just saying that. Well, in Proverbs 24:27, it says, do your planning and prepare your fields before building your house. Solomon, what he's trying to say is plan, prepare. Think about the step 1 through Z, or A through Z, I should say, or 1 through 10. He is reminding us to plan. He is reminding us to prepare. He is reminding us that it takes a strategy, a system. And each strategy and each system has step number 1. Before building your house, before building your vision, you need to plan and you need to prepare. Maybe that's what step number 1 looks like for you. Plan. Say, hey, this is the overall vision. What does my plan look like? Let me start writing it down. Let me see, maybe I need to do this and maybe do that. Prepare. Does your body need to be prepared? Does your mind need to be prepared? Does your family need to get involved? Does your friends or the people that you have in your business? How can you prepare? I need this mindset to get into the vision. I need this body type to get into the vision. Or you know exactly what the Lord has called you to do in your assignment. Just think about ways that you can plan and think about ways that you can prepare. You need to break that whole vision down. You need to think about maybe phase A, then phase B, then phase C, and how many phases because when you think about it as a whole, like I said earlier, you might feel overwhelmed. You might feel like it's too daunting. Those are lies. God has called you to that assignment and to that vision, and he's going to see it come to pass. All you have to do is obey and trust and have faith that it's going to happen in the time that it needs to happen. Yeah, the vision's big, but the one who gave you the vision is bigger than the vision. So just lean into God. Lastly, I want to remind you of a person in the Bible that had a big vision. It probably felt daunting. He probably felt how you feel now, overwhelmed. And that person in the Bible is Noah. Noah was trusted to build the ark. The ark was a huge cruise ship boat that was supposed to hold everyone who had faith that Jesus or God was the God of everything. And Noah was saying, hey, there's going to be rain. Everyone's like, no, there's not going to be rain. And they didn't have faith and all this stuff. And basically the world was very dark and God was like, I want to get rid of the whole world. But he saw one righteous person, and that was Noah, who believed in the Heavenly Father. And so he instructed Noah to build this ark for him and his family to be in this ark and all the animals to go into this ark. And when God gave him the blueprints, hey, this is what the ark's going to look like. I'm sure Noah's like, what in the world? I have never seen rain. I don't think anybody has ever built a boat this big. Like I said, the vision was big, bigger than him. That's an indicator that we are on the right path, that we are understanding the vision because it is bigger than us and we are thinking about how in the world is this going to happen. God's like, don't worry. He said, do not worry about anything, instead pray about everything. And Noah took it like how we see it in Proverbs. He planned, he prepared, and he was able to build the ark. And I'm sure the ark took him a long time. It's a huge boat. And he probably never built a boat that big, so there's probably some stumbling blocks along the way. But he knew that he was called. He knew he had an assignment. He was faithful to the call. He was faithful to the assignment. And he took that responsibility as he should have, with seriousness and obedience and faith. So we could learn some things from Noah in the sense of we're not going to be fearful. We're not going to doubt. We're going to have faith that God called us for this assignment. And even if people, like in Noah's day, you're crazy, we've never seen rain. Or you're crazy, you've never built a business before. You're crazy. What's the difference between you and any other YouTuber that's talking about wisdom of the Bible. You're crazy. You've been doing this for this many years. Noah, you're crazy. You're in year 30 and there's no rain. Why you keep on building a boat? Or for me, you're about to be in year 10 on YouTube and you don't have this many subscribers, this many views. Espera. I'm learning Spanish. Wait. Just wait. God is going to send the rain, and then everyone's going to look crazy as they did in Noah's time. And they probably didn't know how to swim, or obviously, sadly, they all drowned. And Noah was able, and his family and the animals were able to see life after the ark was built. And everyone else did not, because of their lack of faith. And you and I, we have faith that God called us for this assignment, that God gave us this vision. And we're going to plan, and we're going to prepare, and we're going to take it step by step. And no matter how many years it takes, we know, we have faith that God called us for this specific reason, not only to help our situation, but to help those in the kingdom. Because like I said earlier in this video, the vision serves others. The vision is to help others. And we know that at the end of this vision, when it comes and we're living in it, that we are trusted to serve others in such an amazing way. And it's going to help our family. It's going to help our family's family, our generations to come, our friends. But it starts, that vision starts with planning, with preparing, and taking that vision one phase at a time. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like that is too much to bear. Say, God, thank you. Thank you for giving me this vision. Thank you for trusting me for this vision. I'm believing that this is my first step. Are we in agreement? He was like, yeah, we're in agreement. Do this first. And take the assignment, the first step, as serious as you would step number 2, 3, or phase B, C, D, E, F. And you will see the vision unveil itself. You will see what the next step is going to be like, but you have to be faithful with the little. Because in the New Testament, I believe in Luke, it says, those who are faithful with little will be trusted with much. So you have to take this step seriously, the first steps, the foundation, and then you can build off of that. So don't feel like it's too much. God called you for a reason because he knows what's inside of you. He knows that you're capable. He knows that you're going to say, God, in my strength, I'm not going to see this vision come to pass. But in your strength, we can get things moving because he knows that you're humble. The humble will be exalted. He knows that you are going to say, God, I can't do it, but I know you can. What do you want me to do next? I want to say thank you guys so much for staying to this part of this video. It means the world to me. I'm excited for the next one. Hopefully I see you guys there. If you could think of something that really stood out in this video, comment down below what that thing was. If you could think of someone who could really use this message, you were like, hey, I remember that I was talking to my family, my friends, someone, my coworker about this specific topic, like God called me to do this. This is my new assignment. This is that. If you can think of that person, copy the link, send it to them, say, hey, I was thinking about you, watch this video. However, staying to this part of this video means the world to me. So I just want to say thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.